Switching gears now to financial planning. In this ever-changing economic times we are in, your mindset is key to taking control of your nest egg. In today's Money Matters, a breakdown to understanding different mindsets and investment phases. Here to explain all of that, Chad Tobin from Slagle Financial. Good to see you again.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
Now, this is a difficult task, I would think. I'm the client, you're the professional. You have to communicate to me the proper mindset that I should have, and I'm probably coming to you with preconceived notions and a lot of fear and concern and, and trepidation. How do you do that?
You know, you're exactly right. Right now, with all of the uncertainty out there, I think whether it's our clients or prospective clients, Carol, we're talking about the couple different phases that an investor has. Number one, the accumulation phase you and I are in right now, where we're working, we're saving, we have a lot of time on our side, and our mindset is growth and build that nest egg, grow, grow, grow. However, another mindset that many investors get into is when they are getting ready to retire, they've already retired, they start a mindset of preserving or preservation and maybe having to draw from that nest egg and more of a distribution. So our first goal is to educate them on the different phases.
Okay.
The second thing we talk is really successful retirement planning is really taking a proactive, take charge approach and, understanding what mindset you have. And with all of the uncertainty, 10,000 baby boomers turning 65 every day.
Every day.
One thing we really emphasize is income planning. And you and I were talking briefly before this, that number. I just met this week a gentleman who has a very nice nest egg. He's getting ready to retire in a couple years. However, when he retires, Carol, he's not going to have a pension. So now the burden's on his shoulders to somehow guarantee him and his spouse and his family that income throughout the rest of their life, and now it's on his shoulders. So income planning is important.
And I want to ask you, when you talk about that number, that is a large 10,000 baby boomers retiring every day. I wonder if there's a significant percentage of them that still have that kind of, we hesitate to say old mindset, but that past mindset versus what you're trying to teach us.
Well, and I think when we talk about the mindset of the past or different strategies of the past, maybe throughout the 80s and 90s, those decades, the buy and hold strategy,
right.
You buy in and you hold for a long time. With that kind of uncertainty and economic uncertainty out there, today's economic environment, we want to be more proactive, and I call it game planning for the future. As I just mentioned, the burden's been placed on the workforce or the employees, so now it's on them to somehow get maybe an income for the rest of their life, but also, before even talking about that, I think it's important to have a written plan, a roadmap, so to speak, to kind of get you to and also through retirement.
And you mentioned those phases of life, and we have to understand where we are. And you mentioned accumulation, preservation, and distribution. And most of our audience, we think is probably still in that accumulation phase where you're making the money and you're investing the money.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's very good. There's an article I'm talking about this, I read last year from the Wall Street Journal, Smart Money, and it talked about, the title was "The Financial Pro That Gets You to Retirement May Not Be That Right Pro to Get You Through Retirement." And
interesting.
The basic thing in that article was very good, because that person that is allowing you and helping you to grow and build that nest egg, that mindset of growth is very good, and that's what you need and you needed then.
At that time.
At that time. When you get to that preservation phase, that same growth mentality may not be the mindset you have anymore. So you want to make sure you're working with somebody with the same mindset or on the same page.
Do you feel like you just went to class? I do. Thank you, Chad. Chad and the team at Slagle Financial can help you start planning for your retirement today. Contact Slagle Financial at 888-294-9248 or visit Slagle Financial.